Vinod, and I'm sure even Sharath is also there online. Okay, this is when I was in my college, when I was studying in my holidays. I took all my, not all, about five of my classmates uh, to work at my father's place. Uh, he was doing contract in some different states in India. So as part of that, I went to Orissa, and daily morning at about 5:30 a.m. I used to go to beach, do jogging, then do exercise, and some practicing some karate moves and etc. I was doing this. So it was 15 days, something like that. I watched, one a female was also coming regularly. She was setting up some, stand and doing something over there. I never paid that attention towards what she was doing, but whenever I was going, she used to come and start the uh, setting up things. Then after 2 3 days, I understood that she is an artist. She is doing painting. So it was clear that, uh, and I have seen people drawing paintings in railway station, all these things. So I understood she might be an artist. So she is doing that. After 15 days of my regular, going there, one fine day she came to me, said, I would like to talk to you. I was a little shy. I thought, what is this girl telling? Why should she talk to me? Then I asked her, what is that they to talk to me? Then she said, are you not Odia? No. And I said, Hindi. I know Hindi. I can speak Hindi. Then she asked me, I like your smile. You always smile, and I like, the way you do exercise, running, all these things. She started. I said, sorry, sorry, क्या बोल रहे हैं? मुझे ऐसा पसंद नहीं है. I was able to leave. Then she said, कौन बोल रहा है आपको? I never said I love you. I just said I like you because of the way you are looking, the style, what you do, exercise, running, all these things which impressed me. That is what made me to come and talk to you. And I said, okay, okay, sorry. Then we interacted for some time. And after a few days, I've seen, one more guy used to come to me regularly, sit and talk to me while I complete my exercise, everything. Regularly, we used to interact. After a month, I noticed that, this guy is very keen in talking to that girl. That is what I understood. But he never used to go to her and talk. So on Sunday, when I used to spend more time on the beach, she came one day. She directly came to me. She said, sir, so not sir, because she is, much elder to me, 4 years or something like that. I was little younger. She said, जाएंगे क्या? Can we have samosa at the beach? And I said, no, मुझे पसंद नहीं है. I like eating samosas, but you say आपको पसंद नहीं है. ठीक है. Then, the person sitting beside me, she asked, आपको आना है क्या? कौन सा बुक पढ़ रहे हो आप? Regularly you come here, after he goes you come here and reads book. And he showed the book. She said, my name is Meera, what's your name? And he said, my name is Arjun. So they both started interacting. Then their, likes, dislikes, everything was alike. Then she said, find a, अरे आपको देख के मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. Then he said, I only come here to see you. I never had guts to tell you that I was here for you only. To talk to you, I came and made friendship with this person, Madhusudan. So finally, they became friends. Even they are friends now. I am also one of their friend. It is almost 30 years now. I'm still their friend. They are also friends. So what does this story tells about you? Tells about, it talks about interpersonal attractions, physical attraction, emotional attraction, attitude, traits, similarities. There are so many aspects involved in this, my experience. So these are the things which I am going to cover in this entire chapter. uh, Maybe you, that is the reason I have given this small my experience. So now talking about what is interpersonal attractions according to theory. Interpersonal attraction refers to the positive feelings, inclination, and evaluating judgments that leads individuals to seek, maintain relationships, whether platonic, romantic, or professional. Why it is important? It is very important to understand the relationships, group dynamics, and social bonding. We are not alone in this. Your surroundings. You are going to interact with many people around you. Not just human beings, even animals. We talk, we interact. There's so many things we watch, we like about them. That is what draws us towards them. So, to maintain a healthy relationships, we should understand their feelings, what makes us to draw towards them, all these things. So, to form a basis of relationship and maintain it, it influences social network building, workplace dynamics, and even online interactions. It plays a major role in both personal and well-being and broader societal functioning. It differs from cultures, individualistic and collective cultures. What is individualistic culture? Any idea? You know, any idea about it?
Yes, sir.
Individualistic culture and collectivist culture.
Holistic culture means what the individual likes, what individual feels,
No, one second. Okay, okay, ठीक है.
and
Individualistic culture is nothing but it is European and American culture where they think about themselves, not about others. Collectivist is nothing but our culture, that is Indian culture. We think about society, people around us.
right,
We
sir.
go along with each other. That is collectivist. Collectively, we do things. So this is collectivist, and it differs from individualistic and collectivist cultures. Then let us check an example. Imagine, think about your closest friend in your school or college, whatever it is, or a favorite professor. What made you to connect with them? What is their personality or shared interest, or how often you interacted with them? This is what draws you. That is the interpersonal attraction which made them liked by you. So that is a particular trait or the habit or the quality which is known as interpersonal attraction. Now, what is the nature? Nature, in simple, in general words, if at all I want to tell you, it is interpersonal attraction is a multi-dimensional construct influenced by emotions, cognition, or cognitive and behavioral factors. It refers to the force that draws individual towards the social relationships and influences human interactions. Okay. What are the key characteristics? Emotions, feeling of warmth or affection towards someone. It can be child to mother, it can be brother to brother, or sister to sister, or brother sister, father dot, etc. N number, whomever you feel like going and sharing your feelings whenever you're down, go and talk to them. That is what the affection towards someone will make you close. That's an attraction. The people showing affection, automatically you are all sympathy or empathy. You are drawn towards that particular person. Similarly, cognition. What is cognition? Whenever you feel, you think of somebody, immediately your feelings change. You smile or you laugh. You think of very good moments. That is also a cognitive process which goes inside your brain that makes them to come close to you. There are some qualities which makes them remembered by you every now and then. Mostly these things will happen in a what do you call uh, and a younger age children who are crossing their intermediate level. They think of somebody that these are all different types of loves. We'll talk about that, then you will understand. And similarly, even you think about your child, immediately you smile, you laugh. That is also a cognitive thought, what made those things remembered by you, the way they used to behave, they used to talk, they used to play, all those things. Similarly, behavior, actions, action, actions taken to build or maintain the relationships is behavior. It keeps on changing. That is very important. It is a dynamic process. Attention, changes over a time due to personal and situational factors. Attention evolves based on the context and interaction. So it is a subjective experience also. Subjective means it differs from person to person. Different individuals find different traits attractive based on the personality preferences or cultural influence. Reciprocity, people tend to attract those who show interest in them. Influenced by social norms, societal and cultural factors play a major role in shaping attraction patterns. And there is an example also I gave you. You may not initially like someone, but repeated positive interactions, like working in a group, or can increase attraction towards them. Similarly, in a classroom environment, you keep on asking some positive doubts about the topic or something, immediately those people are drawn towards you. अरे ये आदमी अच्छा पूछता है, let me talk to him, he got good knowledge, maybe you are able to answer them. Positive interaction happens, and immediately positive relationships also build. So what determines interpersonal attraction? Let us check those. So most important psychologists related to this, we are going to talk about them. But in general, they are Zhang, Aronson, and Linder, and Weister, and others. These are the most important psychologists who are involved in interpersonal attractions. But we'll be talking about in depth about different psychologists in different experiments. Now
Yes.
coming to proximity. Proximity was studied by Festinger and Scanster and back in 1950. Some books it might they might have given 58, 56 like that. Study was begun in 1950. So what does it mean? It suggests that individuals who live or work close to each other are more likely to form relationship due to the increased exposure or interaction. So how frequently you are interacting with them, that is more important. Generally, they have conducted a study, Festinger and others. They conducted a study where, suppose assume this is an apartment. This is an apartment. It's a locality. Uh, what do you call gated community, and the people interact from neighboring windows, and they keep on playing. The people playing together get come close very often. Proximity and familiarity, regular talks can make them close. Similarly, when Festinger was studying, he studied at a dormitory area where people were uh, going to their rooms, coming back. So, at the staircase well, the people near the door, located doors near the stairwell, were more attracted and familiar to the people who are not away. I mean, away from the stairwell or staircase. So that implies that not just proximity but familiarity. The more you have seen them, automatically you become close, or someday you'll say hi. Regularly, you're going. to some your office. You don't know anybody, but regularly same time some person, some XYZ comes to the lift. You both travel in the lift, same floor. A week later, immediately you search for them, or they say hi to you, or you say hi, exchange smile. Regularly, you keep talking to them. This is what happens. That is what he's telling. So, friends made during the hostel lives with the neighbors in the society, local festivals like gatherings, Diwali, Holi, and neighborhood interactions, चीनी के लिए शक्कर के लिए जाना, all these things, make them close. So can you see the interaction, person talking from the first the next level to the ground, down below level, they get closer, communicate regularly, and talk and become friends. So now the other thing is mere exposure. Exposure. What is mere exposure? The more you look at to somebody, the more familiar you are. The previous one I was telling, no, familiarity. So they conducted an experiment. Zonk has conducted an experiment saying that, he demonstrated repeated exposure to the faces increased likability. You might have seen, so many faces are here, repeated faces. You keep on looking at those faces, you start liking somebody over there. Similarly, why movie songs are released before the movie release? They make you addicted to that song, or make you like that songs. Wherever you go, they are played. Automatically you start liking the music or rhythm or singer or whatever it is. You get used to that, then you go and watch the movie immediately. At least for that song, you will come and watch the movie. That is how mere exposure, regular exposure, continuous exposure makes you to make bond with that particular thing. Similar, students often grow bond towards the classmates whom they see regularly. It doesn't need to be interacted, but still they get connected. Similarly, individualistic cultures, classmates and co-workers often, develop friendship over a time. They, their families, they don't think about families. They only think about themselves. Individualistic cultures are nothing but, as I was telling, European cultures, American, Australian culture, they only think about themselves. Later, they talk about family and others. Similarly, collectivist. Neighbors in Indian communities often form close bond due to the frequent interactions. So, in external determinants, similarity. They say like attract like. Similarity in attitude, values, background, interest strengthen bonds. Bryan in 1971 he said. Similarly, Newcomb, Brown, and Hatfield, they have contributed to understand how similarity fosters attraction. Suppose you are going on a hike, or you want to drive a bike. Regularly, you're driving bike, and your friends also, they say they will join you. Slowly, you get bond with them, and regularly you plan such hikings or bike drivings or etc. And the bond strengthens. This bond goes on forever, unless and until some third person joins you. So as I said, it is a dynamics. It keeps on changing. So they said, these people have contributed, Newcomb, Brown, and Hatfield have contributed to understand how similarity fosters attraction. Similarly, when they say, not just hiking. Remember, you might have played cricket in your childhood. Cricket, when the people playing cricket come close, and the player whom you also like and your friend also likes, immediately you both become very close. Bond becomes strengthened. So college students, imagine a group, similar academic goals. Somebody want to become IAS or IPS officer. They form a separate group. Maybe I'll also join you. Let us do combined study. Similarly, to achieve similar goal, students join together, they form a group, and their group strengthens. Similarly, this particular, relationship is maintained throughout. If the what do you call the goals are similar forever, like similarity in colleges also, you would have seen people come close immediately by naming the nationality, locality, language, religion, caste. They play a major role in getting people together, especially in arranged marriages too. Wherever you go, suppose, no, forget about India, you go to US or somewhere, you immediately say, "Are Indian hai kya?" Then you become close. No matter they don't know, you don't know them at all, but immediately you say, "Indian hai kya?" Then you become close. Then the language comes. Finally, which district? Hyderabad hai kya? All these things. Anyway, this is very important in forming similarity and closeness. When your hobbies meet, immediately you also become close. Bond will strengthen. So these similarities, based on the similarity algorithm only, dating apps are also developed. Now, physical appearance. By looking at physical, people physically attractive or also attracts positive traits. This is given by Dion and others in 1972. And they very clearly said, this is known as halo effect. One particular trait dominates entire personality, physical appearance. Similarly, why I kept these people, because they are the she's, what is her name? Oh, I forgot. He is Mahesh. He is also doing some philanthropic work, not just physical appearance, but also he has some good thing. Similarly, this, oh my God, I forgot her name. Laura Croft, Tomb Raider. What is?
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie. Uh, she is very good. Even now, she is more than 50. She is still the most attractive person. She is doing so many philanthropic works, and she is contributing to her philanthropy came into existence when the girl called Malala was shot, and she done a lot of efforts and spent a lot of money to recover her face and everything. And since then, her work was shown to the world. Until then, she never exposed what she was doing. Similarly, Mahesh Babu, he has done helped so many poor people with heart operations. Until recent show in television show, nobody know that he was doing, but that television show revealed that. Okay. Similarly, physical attraction will, attractiveness often serves as an initial cue for positive evaluations, and attractive individuals for as sometimes assumed to have other desirable qualities. That is what these both people, not this these both, there are so many other individuals who are also doing good in philanthropy. In fact, I wanted to put Ratan Tata's photograph. I could not, uh, uh, generate it properly, and I was not getting proper image, so I could not paste it here. He has done wonderful. To be very clear, Tata Industries have changed entire world's working conditions also. You'll wonder to know that how JRG Tata changed entire world, industrial world. If chance gets, I'll definitely talk about these things in the class. So now coming to, one second. Romantic partner, they have shared physical and social traits. That is how these people, wife and husband or romantic partners, they automatically become close based on particular common traits. Now, do you see this Tom and Jerry?
Yes, sir.
They are always fighting. They can't live without each other. They complement their opposite traits too. Now, while similarity is important, some theories suggest that complementary differences. Example: one partner is assertive, the balancing the other partner is agreeableness. can enhance the mutual satisfaction. So look at this. He is very tall. This lady is very, height was very tiny, you can say. But they complement their heights and everything. They get attracted easily. Opposite may attract when trait differences complement each other. ये उनको पसंद करता है, ये उनको पसंद कर. They maintain forever like that. To make it simple, to make understand, Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Badri. Okay.
Sir.
Similarly, you have one more example where most of the Bollywood movies are shot in such a way that they portray a relationship of characters with contrasting personalities. Like
Pushpa
Rabne,
Shetty and Govinda, sir.
हाँ, yeah, correct. Similarly, Rabne bana di jodi, where they have quite contrasting traits, but still they both get along. Okay, that is what a complementary hypothesis says. So, a relationship where if one partner is more extroverted, the other is more reserved, may balance the social engagement with intimate moments, contributing as well as to well-rounded dynamics. This is how बोलते हैं ना किसी को, ये आदमी बहुत ना काम करता कुछ नहीं है, शादी करा दो इसको, घूमते रहता है, शादी करा दो, अच्छा बन जाएगा. So collectivist cultures, that is Indian culture or similar Asian cultures. In tradition, Indian households say dominant personality may be complemented with more submissive one. जो डोमिनेट कर रहा है उसको सबमिसिव वालों को ज्वाइन कर देने से दोनों दे गेट अलोंग ईच अदर फॉर लाइफ लॉन्ग. Similarly, individual culture, individualistic, extrovert with the introverted partner. So internal determinants, what determines, their characteristics or attraction. There are certain internal traits. What are they? We'll check them. So some traits we can't see, some we can assess. So personality traits play a big role in attraction. People are often drawn to others with similar or complementary personalities. Traits like kindness, humor, openness, agreeableness increase attractiveness. है कि नहीं?
Sir.
Definitely, if somebody is kind enough, definitely you will go talk to them. Attract होके हो जाएगा ना. Similarly, if somebody टीचर के पास, why student goes to teacher? Every teacher ये बोलो, ये teacher ये बोलो. Instead of they trusting their parents, they'll trust their teacher. Why? Teacher listens to the student, shares all the knowledge. So student thinks she knows everything. She is kind, humorous, she is open, she will accept whatever you say. These things attract you to your teacher. So Newcomb in 1961, they said, and he found that people like others with similar personalities. Similarly, Brian said, similarity in personality increases liking. These are all personality based researches. They have given wonderful researches. We can't discuss all the researches here. So similarly, McCree and McCosta, their big five personality traits, especially agreeableness, extroversion, shows that and the big five has five traits. That is the reason it is called big five, generally known as ocean: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Excuse me. So it shows that certain traits make people more likable. As I said, kindness, humor, openness, agreeableness increases what do you call attractiveness. Example, in workplace, people with complementary personalities like creative thinkers and a detailed oriented person are often work well together. So a creative person है, detail oriented person, he keeps on, no, इसमें अच्छा भरो, do this, change this, immediately their bond increases because of their not just attraction, but they have, what do you call that, complementary personality. ये ऐसा करने से और अच्छा रहेगा, इसमें थोड़ा बदलो, इन కొంచెం చేంజ్ అయ్యి ముందుకు ఇంకొంచెం డీటెయిల్ తీసురా. These things will make their bond together stronger. So soft skill training often emphasizes traits like empathy and positivity. Look at this female, age generated female. Looking at her, we feel, she's so open minded, very kind, empathetic looks are there. Immediately, somebody or the person in need will go and talk to them rather than the person who is in a different attire or whatever it is. Not just dressing, but also facial expressions play a major role. So, attitudes. Attitudes are our beliefs and feelings about things. People are attracted to others whose similar attitudes are there. जैसे कि जैसे कि you like some political party, or you have some opinion about something. You may not like your physical appearance or whatever it is, but your attitudes are matching, then automatically bond between them increases. You go sit, have coffee, discuss, talk about that particular party. दुनिया में ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है, सारी दुनिया के बातें होते रहते हैं अपने बात छोड़ के. But their attitudes matched, they are automatically, their interpersonal attraction happens. So Hyder said, we like people with similar attitude because it creates balance. If you watch or observed anybody, people who are doing shopping automatically become close. अरे ये अच्छा रहेगा, you use this, they will become very close, especially female, not men, of course female, but very close. I met this lady over there, and the next day or next week she is at your home and having coffee, tiffin, like that. So similar attitudes bring you close to the other person. So similarly, Festinger said, suggests that we avoid people with different attitude to reduce discomfort. As I said, you don't like, some XYZ party or a political party. You say, then you avoid you are talking about that particular party with the other person. He gets offended. He comments negatively. Immediately, you avoid talking such topic with that particular person, or you will avoid talking to him at all. That is what it says. Attitudes are very, very important. Shows, then Brian also said people like strangers more if they share similar attitude. As I said, you're going at shopping and you're choosing similar colors which you also like or the other person likes, immediately you get attracted to them. Achha, there is one more which I forgot to tell you, the experiment of Newcomb, where I said no mere appearance or something like that, mere exposure. Mere exposure, he says, whenever some new person is shown to the a completely new person, they both are, not at all familiar. The environment, if the environment is pleasing or pleasant, they started liking the other person. No, they were not giving much importance to the physical appearance, but they have given to the importance to the
Environment.
environment. When the environment was not, good, even a, good looking person, they were not giving ranking. No, ye acha nahi hai. They have asked to rank some people. In that ranking, they were, in a pleasant environment, they given good ranking to the normal looking person, whereas in a non congenial environment they given negative mark. So this environment also impacts your likes and dislikes, increases your likes and dislikes. Similarly, attraction. So political parties, in politics, people with similar ideologies form alliance. For example, you know that, now very great Indie alliance have great fightings all together daily. They fight and they come together under one umbrella. Finally, at the time of elections, they divide themselves. It is not a proper alliance. So proper alliance where they come together, stay for longer time. Students with similar views on social issues like gender equality often become close friends. Now, what are the interest and activities? Participation in shared interests and activities foster deeper connection. Share interests and deeper. Yes, Fatima, you are right. So, uh, George said, what is that? 1 second. Yeah, some message. So George said, shared interests make relationships rewarding. Similarly, Kelly in 1959 suggested that relationships are based on the rewards and shared activities increase positivity. Shared interest क्या बोलते हैं? Some suppose um, you want to do some social work, clean up your entire locality. Every Sunday you are doing that. So like people join together because they also have the same interest, and your relationship becomes rewarding. Then you not just that particular activity, other things also get involved with those people, and that relationships really flourishes. Similarly, relationships are based on rewards and shared activities increase positivity. So whenever you share activity, you are under a shared activity, like students are given a task, so automatically everybody gets involved, and it become work can be done as early as possible, and the results would be positive too most of the times. So Steinberg said, shared activities as a way to build intimacy in relationship. What does it mean? Relations, like you come close, you one of your friends says that I am doing yoga, so immediately the activity which encourages you also to go and do yoga, you become close friends. Similarly, team cricket team, you bring cricket team together, all you select, in 100 crores, 130 crores, there are about only 11 to 15 players playing in Indian cricket team. They are not from one family or one community. They are all brought together after scrutinizing so many people. They all come together because they have their combined shared goal, activity, interest, and they become very, very close. Relationships develop during extracurricular activities, especially schools, debates, dance. जो भी दूर रहता है friends, they are just talking and seeing. When they involve themselves in a extracurricular activity or a hobby or a group dance or anything, immediately after that completion of that event, they become very close friends. Festivals like Diwali, Holi, all these things, change the people after those, parties or festivals, at least for some time. Then again, unless and until something comes in between, they are very close and bond strengthens. Similarly, as I told you, not just cricket players or kabaddi players, automatically people watching them also become close because they like that particular person, particular individual, or a team. So fitness clubs also bring the people together. That is the interest and activities which bring the individuals together, and inter interpersonal attraction happens. Theories of interpersonal attraction. This is an important triangle. This is called balance theory. The balance theory is only half one paragraph for you, but I have explained it. This is not just covering interpersonal attraction; it is also covering attitude and theories of attitude. So pay attention. So I've given selected all those things related to this. and given most of the things here. So Hyder said people prefer balanced relationships where opinions align. Look at this image, a triangle, balanced, balanced, three balls balanced on a triangular shape or arrows sticks. What does it mean? This, if two friends like the same cricket team, their bond strengthens. Anyway, it is a balance between, it's a perfect balance. If one is not aligned immediately, the
Other
balance,
will also fall down.
everybody falls down. So it's a called balance theory where, if two friends like a same cricket team, definitely bond strengthens. As a, you know, they both play the university, I mean, office, they are very strong because they like cricket. Indian cricket team, they love it and they play cricket. Now there is one more problem. It is not just Indian cricket, it is about IPL. Now whom they are going to select? Because one likes Dhoni, one likes Kohli, one likes Rohit. So there would be a difference. For suppose if they like both, one person only, that is, they both like Dhoni or Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma, then there is no problem at all. They watch cricket together, their bond strengthens, their families mingle, everything goes well. Otherwise, IPL आ रहा है, मैं मेरे घर में देखूंगा, तू तेरे घर में देखो. Otherwise, they both sit together, they go to some hotel, restaurant, cricket देख के आएंगे बोल के they'll go. So balance, I'll explain with another example, which is this is a part. This is a part in your theories of attitude. Pay attention. Let us take a cricket example. Three people, three friends are there. Let us assume he's Pranav and she's Lekha, or whatever name you want to assume. Let us go ahead with the example. So here the theory says that self, that is you. It can be you, self. The others is the other person or the friend, whomever you have. It's a balance theory, so we have to, I gave you other. Then event, the event or objective.
Sir, sound right. सर साउंड नहीं आ रहा है.
Hello, can you?
हाँ, now we are getting.
Okay, okay, huh. Now, so now as I told you, balance theory is between you, your friend, and the event or object or person or whatever it is. So object or event is cricket. Self, you like your friend, then your friend, you also like cricket, that is the event. your friend also like cricket, then this is called balance. So look at this balance theory: self and objective, self plus objective, self plus event, other person plus event. Everybody likes, then automatically it is balance. If it is unbalanced, how unbalance can happen? Self, other, event. See, you like, your friend likes you, or you like your friend, then she likes the cricket, but you don't like cricket. Is it balance?
No.
It is not balance. So unbalanced. So when it has to be balanced, automatically both has to like particular thing. Then only it balances. So by which they derived a theory. In fact, they say that it is derived in 1980s somewhere, but it is there in Ardhashastra long back. That is nothing but, my friend's friend is my friend. My friend enemy is my enemy. My enemy's friend is my enemy. My enemy's enemy is my friend. This is derived from Ardhashastra. But similarly, even well, the social psychologists and political theorists, they derived it from European countries too. I hope this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Right. So टिक लगा रहे क्यों? Social exchange theory. Social exchange theory, uh, give and take. To be very clear, relationships are formed and maintained based on cost benefit analysis. Individuals seek to maximize rewards, that is, affection, support, and minimize cost, conflicts, and sacrifices. It is the balance between reward is which makes you happy, affection, support. Similarly, conflicts, sacrifices. इससे ज्यादा ये चाहिए सबको. Everybody needs rewards, then conflicts or cost. So George in 1951 and Peter said, 1964, they said, they were very pivotal in developing this framework. They said, this is, they have given with different examples anyway. If friends where emotional support is equally given and received, this relationship maintains forever. Let us take a marriage example. In marriages, families often evaluate potential matches based on the socio-economic benefits. Caste, dowry is also part of this considerations, and familial reputation. ये आदमी कितना बड़ा है, फैमिली बैकग्राउंड क्या है, what is the financial background, bank balance क्या है, all these things they will get into the consideration before finalizing the alliance. So essentially, a broader family centered cost benefit analysis. Like in a knowingly or unknowingly, Indians are much better psychologists than others. So we assess everything saying that, assuming that बाद में प्रॉब्लम नहीं होना चाहिए, अभी पूरा सेट कर लेंगे. That is what we do. So there are theories in social comparison theory. I think this is taking little, okay. Festinger, individuals evaluate themselves by comparing to others. What do you mean by that? Generally, we say that don't compare with others, but we do compare. We, not me. Definitely, most of you would be comparing yourself with others. Why? There are two types of comparisons. Check. One, to self-evaluate ourselves. Comparing to others help understand one's own abilities and status. It has two types. One is upward comparison, The other one is downward comparison. Upward comparison is, comparing yourself to the someone better off, can motivate and cause, sometimes even cause dissatisfaction. The person who is, अच्छा पढ़ रहा है, you take it positively, you will also benefit from that. You do it negatively, automatically you get discouraged. Similarly, downward comparison, comparing to someone is generally worse. uh, Worse people से compare कर रहे हो, you can boost your self esteem or lead to complacency. Okay, so similarity hypothesis, people compare themselves to similar others. Like, तुम्हारे उम्र में वो ऐसा कर रहा था, इसका उम्र में ऐसा कर रहा था, और वो आदमी कितना इंटरेस्टेड है उस पर, क्यों क्यों काम नहीं कर रहा है, बैकग्राउंड, all these things, similarity hypothesis. So that also is a interpersonal attraction. So impact on self perception, positive comparisons enhance self esteem, negative can lower self esteem. ठीक है. So seeking friends who align with one's social or professional goals, that is what, if at all you want to go for, higher studies, you join the people or the students who has similar interests. उनके साथ जाओगे, बैठोगे, you will discuss क्या करना है, what to do next, क्या करना है, what are you going to do it, how do you pursue that, कौन सा बुक परचेस कर रहे हो, और you are, getting the books, how will you plan, all these things that makes bond come together, I mean, people together, and the bond is increased. The triangle theory of love, I think this is only 2 paragraphs in your textbook. I've elaborated it. The intimacy, passion, and commitment are most important things in this. What does intimacy, passion mean? I'll let you know. This is a triangle which you have to remember. Now, the first one is halo effect, passion, infatuation, high passion, low intimacy, and commitment. Passion without commitment, generally celebrity crush. You look at a celebrity, immediately somebody starts liking them. Celebrity doesn't need to like you, but you will start liking him. That is called infatuation immediately. No matter, it can be Mahesh Babu or Dwayne Johnson or Aishwarya Rai or whoever, new people, something can happen. Similarly, empty love, high commitment, low passion or intimacy. जैसे मैरिजेस होंगे ना, अरेंजेस मैरिजेस, अभी तो, they are mingling and talking before even marriage, and finally they're getting married. तो इसीलिए ज्यादा ब्रेकअप्स हो जा रहे. Prior to that, there was no, they were not even meeting with each other, only families. Then finally, they end up a good, healthy family life. So if you take example, according to the situation now, commitment without intimacy or passion, arranged marriage without emotional connection. They ज़्यादा बात कुछ भी नहीं होता है. Similarly, they get connected, and later on they develop that emotion or love or affection, whatever it is, based on similarities, attitudes, match everything. So types of love, they have given two component love. Types of love with two components: romantic love, that is passion plus intimacy. Early stages of romantic relationships, that is junior college, where you see, बच्चे क्लास में बैठ के बच्चे बच्ची को देखते रहते हैं, और वॉट एवर इट इज, वाइस वर्सा, एंड दे गेट अट्रैक्टेड. दिस बिकम्स, it becomes a romantic passion and intimate love. Early stages of romantic relationships, generally this will not go far. Compassionate love, intimacy and commitment plus commitment, long term relationship, friendships, this can happen in the next level, that is, degree level or PG level friendship. This low goes along for longer periods. As the maturity levels increases, friendship also increases. They will try to understand the other people's perspective too. Then the factious love, passion with commitment, quick engagement based on the intense attraction. So हो जाता है. Then Whether they continue or not, that is the other thing. But passion plus commitment. Same one I have shown in triangle, the previous triangle. Similarly, I presented it with images. Combining all the three loves components, combining all the three, consummate love, it is intimacy plus passion plus commitment. Individual ideal relationships are formed, uh, healthy long-term marriages where people sing songs lifelong. They spend happy life. It gradually bond is formed, increased, and bond is strengthened. They spend their life together. So triangle love theory, what is that intimacy? It refers to feeling of closeness and connectedness and bondedness in love relationship, sharing personal thoughts, emotions with a partner, fostering deep emotional connection. So passion drives to the encompasses the drive that leads to romance, physical attraction, and sexual consummation. Example: intense, exciting towards when you first fall into the love experience, and strong physical attraction towards the partner. Commitment involves in decision to love someone, maintain that over a time. Example: deciding to stay with your partner through thick and thin and planning future together. Okay. Now, triangle love story. This is about, this I have elaborated with different topics. This is what actually Robert Sternberg has given in detailed. I think in your textbook it was only simple thing. See, same thing, non-love. First one is non-love, absence of intimacy, passion, and commitment, casual interactions with acquaintances, liking and friendship. Components involved in this is intimacy without passion and commitment. Close friendship, friends who show strong emotional bond but lack romantic or long-term commitment. Factious love, infectious love, passion without intimacy and commitment. Whirlwind romance or a crush that is driven by physical attraction but lack of deeper connection or long-term plans. Empty love is commitment without intimacy, passion. A long-term relationship that has lost its spark and emotional closeness, but partners to stay together due to commitment. So fastly, I think we are coming close to the time. So I'm quickly running through this. Just go through this. Romantic love, compassionate love, companionate love, then factious love, consummate love. This is what we have in the last in your textbook, intimate, passion, and commitment. Then practical applications. Uh, in giving up couple counseling sessions, relationships counseling sessions, and personal growth, etc. Real life applications, education, building rapport between the teachers and students, improve engagement, workplace effective team building, rely on interpersonal attraction. Then relationships, understanding these principles help improve romantic and platonic relationships. Counseling, therapists use these concepts to strengthen clients' interpersonal skills. Therapy, enhancing couples compatibility using theories. Criticism is also there, individualistic and collectivist. Me, me versus we. So what is it all about? Interpersonal attraction is influenced by internal and external factors. Proximity and repeated exposure play a significant role in forming connection. Similarity in values and interest foster compatibility. Theories like balance theory and social exchange theory explains relationship dynamics. Sternberg's triangular theory categorizes love into various types, emphasizing the interplay of intimacy, passion, and commitment. Just few more minutes, we'll close it. And these are the theories involved in this: Harlow, Festinger, Bryan, Sternberg, um, then factors: proximity, physical attractiveness, similarity, reciprocity, evolutionary perspectives, hormonal influence, social cultural influences, interpersonal attraction in digital age, online dating, social media, research, survey, experimental, longitudinal surveys have done. Key psychologists have given other psychologists names also in different places. Now, yeah, time is also up. Thank you so much, and I hope you understood.
Yes, sir.
So, thank you.
Yes,
See
sir.
you all. Take care. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Sir,
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
can you just share, sir, these PPT to my email ID so that I will distribute to everyone?
I'm not supposed to say this, so no instructions as such.
Sir, without instructions, can you share, sir? It will be between you and me only.
We'll see that when I come there. Okay. See you then. Take care.
Right, sir.
All the best.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
See
Good day,
you.
sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.